stuck here. The cops won't bother me. Well, it's noon today, and it looks like it's a completely different location. It's just like cloudy. Looks like English weather. But I'm on my way to Arlington. This is less than ideal conditions. It's wet. This is when you need traction control on this bike. But this is a road I haven't been in a very long time, Route 50. And Route 50, it's New York Avenue, and it goes all the way to DC. So we'll have to figure out if there's a lot of traffic. You know, this is an issue with this area. I think this bike is definitely overkill for this type of riding. It's got quite a bit of traffic here. But every time I come through this area, it's just like completely different. So much traffic. I'm going to be going on 395 here. So, Jesus, should have brought my scooter. This is why scooters are superior to motorcycles for commuting. Alright, green lights, but these people don't care. Everybody's kind of desperate to get in and out. Go south 395. If I was to go straight, it's like New York Avenue. Alright, come on, left. Look at that mini douche. That's a mini douche. I like tunnels. I don't know why. Definitely can't get rained in here. You just never know where those speed cameras are. Instead of like looking for cars, what kind of, oh, there's a speed camera behind there. Good thing it didn't flash. 295 South Richmond. I believe it's this one to the right. Here we go. This is 395. That's the Pentagon to the right here. This area always confuses me. You see that? The Pentagon, at one point an airplane crashed into there. I don't think it killed too many people. I think it killed 200, which is a lot, but not compared to the buildings that fell in New York. I believe this is my exit, so I'm almost there. I got 8 minutes to go, but well, I just had a pretty decent job interview, and I hope it goes well. They seem to be pretty darn cool. They have a good sense of humor. Yeah, man, I almost met like a girl too. It's like a big trifecta. They're very quirky, and that's what I like about them. They have like a sense of humor. It's like a mixed martial arts gym, and they have like a sense of humor. Then, and it just doesn't seem to. Sometimes like people don't realize that motorcycles also have a blind spot. I'm gonna exit here in Baltimore. It's what, 2 o'clock? It's only 2 o'clock. I can't believe it. It feels much later with the temperature being this cold. It's like 64 degrees, guys. It's freezing. And this bike is pretty darn good for cold weather. Because, you know, like my hands are very well protected with the hand guards and everything. Look at the sunset. Really nice. This is why Oxon Hill is kind of a jewel. You know, you just have to put up with some crap, but I waved at that guy for letting me in. It's always good, you know, it builds a sense of community. Wave at people. I wave at everybody. Look at that. It definitely limits you on the touring mode. Normally, in sport mode, I have a little bit more power, but I am in top gear too, so when you're in top gear, it just feels a little bit sloppy, you know. COVID times equals great commute times. It just feels so much better to be going on the Beltway and not having bumper to bumper traffic, but I expect there's going to be some traffic up ahead when we get to 295, but it's very unlike this area to be stuck in this sort of non-traffic. It makes me think perhaps building more lanes is not a solution. Or the computer is really fake. The MPG says it's like really high. Let me see what it says. 58 miles to the gallon. There's no way I'm getting 58 miles to the gallon. No way, man. This thing does not get the same mileage that a V-Strom does. There's been a lot of people commenting on my videos because I was complaining about the MPGs. And they claim they're getting like 48 to 56 miles per gallon. And I'm sorry, it's just, it's not possible. With a 1200cc engine, I shouldn't say it's not possible. Maybe it is, but in most riding conditions, you'll be lucky to get 45 miles per gallon. The onboard computer is way off. What's my average right here? 49. I don't believe that for 1 second that I'm getting 49 miles per gallon. I just don't. Just because the speedometer is so off on this thing that if the speedometer is off, then everything else is going to be off. And even in cars, I just don't trust them. When you calculate it, I think you would see that it's much lower. Okay, really? This guy, I mean, are you really braking? Can you please just fucking move to the right? You can move to the right now, dummy. Look at this guy. He's signaling. He's signaling. What on earth? Did you forget? What a moron. Now he speeds up in embarrassment. What a dummy. Oh, look at that. He's cutting across all lanes. You can tell the guy is not very intelligent. Now he's like speeding off like a dummy. I think a lot of it is embarrassment. I mean, like, he almost wanted to brake in the middle of this lane because he wanted to get to the right lane. And then he waited, and then he waited, and then he waited. Douche. Look at this van. On the damn left lane. Who is this guy? On his phone. Asshole. It's roadblock. Oh, look at this Corolla roadblocking me. Really? And he's on his phone. Look at that. I can practically see what he's seeing. What are you doing, buddy? Man, that was a little bit difficult getting through those guys. I mean, the guy on the right is like looking at his phone. The guy on the van, he is not sure where he's going. What those you get those? And that's pretty much it. That was the roadblock. There were just two cars. Today has been a very cold day. I'm freezing. It reminds me of working downtown and riding year-round. Oh, that even rhymes.